Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my go-to very easy hairstyles that I like to do on my wavy hair. I think you can totally do this if you have curly hair. You could also do these on heat styled hair, but this is just to show you guys if you do have wavy or curly textured hair, some styles that you can do heatless that still look really cute and kind of still show off that you have waves or curls. So I really hope that you guys will enjoy this video and find it helpful. Give it a thumbs up if you do, and don't forget to subscribe down below. And let's get into the hairstyles. Obviously all of these hairstyles are very simple, but the first style can be done in like 3 seconds. So you just need a claw. I just got this really cute one from Marshall's, I think it was, and I think it's going to be perfect for fall. It's this really pretty like rusty reddish brown, and basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to part my hair wherever I feel like. It changes, to be honest. Sometimes I do a middle part, sometimes I do a little bit more of a side part. Today we'll do something a little bit more to the side, but not too deep of a side part. I'll pull out a few pieces in the front, which is like my favorite thing to do. I love having these face framing pieces that I can kind of play with when I'm styling my hair. So I'll just take those out and then I pull all my hair back like I'm going to put it in a ponytail. But I start here, I'm going to turn to the side so you guys can see what I'm doing. I start twisting up. And usually if I was going to put my hair in a claw, I would twist it around a few times so that all the hair is tucked in. But for this style, we're going to leave the top part out. So I'm actually going to put my claw in at this point while the ends are still out. I just have this part twisted right here. I'm going to try to put the claw fairly high so that my hair kind of has that lift and that volume at the top. But sometimes this takes a few tries just to get it to the right spot. I think that's good. And then I'll just take these pieces at the top and kind of move them around until I feel like they look good and are at like a good spot. And as you can see, I've kind of like split my hair down the center and put a little bit on each side of the claw style. So I'll show you guys what it looks like. It's just like a messy kind of tousled look. Still using the claw, so you're adding that cute accessory, but your hair is still kind of out so you can see your waves or your curls and you're showing them off. And I think that it's a very cute style for naturally textured hair because, like I said, you kind of have that natural texture out and showing, but you still have like a cute accessory in there. I think I'm going to start using this one more often to film because I think it looks really cute and messy from the front as well. So there we have it. That's my little claw updo. Let's take that out. Okay, we're gonna do probably the most like fun one that's a little bit different. And I'll be honest with you guys, I know this video is like my go-to hairstyles, but this is actually not one that I've done before. I'm trying it out because I thought it would be really cute to add something with some more texture, something that I don't usually do because I tend to keep it very simple with my hairstyles, especially with my natural hair because I usually like to wear it down after that and I don't want it to be too like pulled out or stretched out. I especially don't do sleek hairstyles unless I'm not planning to wear my hair down after that if it's like natural, because you really have to brush and comb through your hair and that's not the best look for naturally wavy curly hair when it's down. I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. So for this style, we're going to be wearing our hair mostly down. I'm going to part it in the center for this one. Then I'm going to grab front sections of my hair like this. And I'm going to start braiding them. So I'm just going to tuck my hair behind my ears. While I do that, I'm not going to pull out any pieces for the style in the front because it's just going to be pulled back like this. So split it into 3 sections and just start braiding a tight braid down the front. I braided a little bit further than I needed to, but I'm gonna pinch my hair here at the base of the braid to hold it. And then I'm gonna take a section from behind that braid, just about from here. You guys can see. Pulling it back up into sort of like a little ponytail, and then I'm bringing that braid back into that ponytail. I'm gonna hold it tight there, grab one of these little disposable things and secure that. Tighten it. There we have the one side done. I think this is so cute. Now I'm gonna kind of like speed through the other side, but I'm gonna do the same exact thing. There we go. And I'm obsessed with this. I think it's so cute. I'm definitely going to be doing this. I think it's a great way to use your natural texture for a style, but it's still adding something really cute to your hair without being overly crazy or complicated. This is definitely the most time-consuming or like complicated hairstyle in this video, but it's still really, really easy to do in like a super simple, basic style. So I'm just gonna spin my head around, but it's pretty self-explanatory because there's not much to see in the back. It's more the front that's showing out. So this one is going to be like a high messy bun, which I feel like can sometimes look better when you have a curlier hair texture because you can see more of those curls and that texture. But depending on how you do it, I think that you can let your waves kind of shine even if you don't have a super curly hair texture. I might leave a few little pieces out here in the front, but I'm gonna keep it a lot less just because I think this looks really cute when you have your hair straight back and in like a high bun to do some lighter, thinner pieces. I'll pull all my hair to the top of my head like this. And I'm not gonna smooth it back because I wanna kind of have that like messy look. And I know that you can kind of see my bald spots a little bit here and there's some pieces that look a little crazy, but that's okay because that's kind of what I'm going for with this. And with this style, I'm gonna use the little black scrunchie. I'm pulling all my hair to the top and then I'm just gonna pull it halfway through. Like I'm going for a ponytail, but not quite. About like that, and I'm just gonna spread it out. So when my hair was a little bit shorter than this, I was doing this style a lot and everyone thought it was a really cute messy bun and kind of looks like a bow, and everyone was asking me how I get my hair like that. It's literally the most simple thing. You just pull it halfway through a ponytail. But since my hair, as you can see, is really long, now I have these pieces that I'm just not quite sure what to do with all the time. So I'm actually going to grab this section down here, and I think I've seen a few people do this on like Pinterest and TikTok. It's becoming a little bit more of a popular thing. I'm gonna split that hair down the center like this, and I'm gonna use one of these little disposable, really teeny tiny stretchy hair ties. I'm sure you guys have seen them, and a lot of people will actually go ahead and tie the hair with this right now and then put it over the bun. That's really hard to explain without showing you guys, but since I don't want to mess up this like texture that I have here and I want to keep my hair really loose, I'm not going to do that. I'm actually going to go ahead and wrap this hair around the base of the bun just like this so you can see. And then I'm going to go to the back here and I'm going to use that little hair tie. Hopefully you guys can see. And I'm just going to tie those ends together to make sure they don't go anywhere. So we have like a little tail there. And now at this point, if you have a bobby pin, you can totally use that to pin that under. But since my hair is fairly coarse and it'll usually stay, I'm actually gonna just, hopefully you can see, tuck it under that scrunchie that I used originally to kind of hide it. That is it, you guys. We have a really full, messy bun that is really cute, and this one is a little bit more complicated with longer hair, obviously, because if you have short hair you can kind of just leave those pieces hanging out, but I think it looks really cute to kind of hide the hair tie by wrapping the hair around there because it just adds a little bit something. And And then we're gonna do a classic little half up, half down. This is probably one of my most done styles. I have done this in many different ways with different hair tools. It's very flattering and feminine to me, and it can be like worn in a dressy situation or in a casual situation. So for this one, I also kind of part my hair wherever I'm feeling, but this time we're gonna do a little bit of a deeper side part. On this side of my head, I don't generally do this, but I do kind of like the way it looks for styles when I want it to look a little bit more dressy. And I'll pull out a little bit more hair here. And then I'm gonna take some pieces from the side of my head here. I might twist them just a little bit to make sure that they kind of stay in place, but you don't have to do that. It really just depends on your hair. And then I really like for this one to take a little claw, and I think this one is really cute. This came in a set with this one and also this other pink one that I really like as well, but I think we're gonna use the smaller one today because it's just a little bit of hair. Make sure that's not too tight. And again, this is a style that I do with different parts. I feel like I might prefer this one just a little bit more with a center part because it just looks more even and a little bit more voluminous than when I do this. I don't know why that is. I think it's just because I have a little bit more of a narrow face, but I do also like the side part with more of this almost like a bang moment here in the front. And I will show you guys the back. And again, this is a style that I've done with a lot of different little hair accessories. Like I have smaller, like little black claws that are almost like butterfly clips. I'll use those. A lot of the time I'll actually use a barrette like this one. This is almost like a faux leather cream colored one, and I think it's really, really cute. So you can do a lot of different things with a simple half up, half down like this, but then we're going to do another very simple one that I've been doing a lot more lately. Literally the most basic simple hairstyle you could imagine. It's just a ponytail. For this one, I'm going to do a middle part. But for this ponytail, instead of doing like a high ponytail or even a really low one, I like to do it kind of in the middle of my head, which usually people don't gravitate towards because it's a little bit of that in between that people don't feel is maybe as flattering. But I think it looks really cute, especially if you do it right and you have that volume. So I'm going to take out some pieces in the front again, maybe a little bit more this time. And I'm going to gather my hair back to about the middle of my head. And for this style, I really like using a smaller scrunchie. I'm just going to gather my hair here. And I'm starting out fairly tight so that it doesn't sag too much. Then I'm gonna pull at the top here and tighten it. And then I'm actually gonna go in and pull a lot of this looser because I just prefer that look. We've kind of lost the middle part here because it's all going to the back, but that's okay. I'm really just kind of messing with it until I get the look that I want as far as like tightening it and then kind of pulling certain parts looser. And that's pretty much it, you guys. This is a very, very simple style. Obviously, if you want to make it a little bit more fun, you could do like a little twist or a braid going back to it. I don't know if you guys have seen those like inverted twists where you pull your hair back and then flip it into itself. That could be cute too. It just depends what you're going for, but this is just like the most simple, basic hairstyle that, I don't know, gets forgotten about a lot because usually I feel like when people are pulling their hair into a ponytail, it just goes back really quick and kind of messy, and they don't really take the time to try to make it a cute style. But I actually think it is a very cute, girly, just feminine style. So this is one that I've been doing a lot more recently, and like I said, I will often do a side part with this as well. That's gonna be it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I know that most of these are really, really simple and easy, but I just kind of wanted to compile my most done hairstyles plus trying out a new one into one video for you guys, and I hope you enjoyed it. So don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Give it a thumbs up if you did enjoy it, and I will see you guys hopefully in my next video. Bye.